Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 Awp skins in CSGO. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off our list in the number 10 spot, we have the Awp Mortise. Now, I know what you're thinking, a lot of people don't like this skin. This is actually one of my favorite skins, and I used it for like over a year when I first started playing CSGO. This is the only pink on our list, the rest of the skins are reds. This skin came out in 2018 in the clutch case, I think. And it's actually, the reason it's so cheap, I think, is because the reds in that case are just really not that expensive and it's not worth trading it up. So it's just cheap and it looks great. It looks like a budget Dragon Lore. And being a budget Dragon Lore really isn't that bad. It's pretty good for CS. So yeah, that's why I have the Mortise in the number 10 spot. Coming in at number 9, I have the Awp Wildfire. It came in the CS 20 case. I mean, it's pretty freaking awesome. I don't know what you want me to say about that one. It's got like a, I don't even know what that thing is, but it's like just some flaming dragon, and it looks freaking awesome. It really does. It's pretty simple and clean, and it just looks great. So that's why I have it in the number 9 spot. In the number 8 spot, I have the Awp Asimov from the Phoenix collection. This is probably going to be a little bit higher on other people's lists, but not for me. I really do like this skin. It came out in 2014, so it's getting pretty old these days. And it was just an instant classic, and it was actually, I think it was the first Awp to not have a black scope. It was the first Awp with like a detailed scope, so that was pretty cool for the time, I guess. And it's just a really sick looking skin overall, so that's why I have it in the number 8 spot. Next up, I have the Prince from the Canals collection. This skin is super hard to trade up for because of the only pink in the case is the Mag 7 Cinquedia, and that one itself is going for around 300 bucks these days. So it's not exactly easy to get. And you can also buy one online, but you'll probably have to go to a different website because they cost more than $2,000, and I think that's like the max amount you can sell something for on Steam. But I did find a few on Skinport, and they're looking pretty pricey right now. And it is pricey for a good reason. It is a sick looking skin. I think the gold and red go great together. So that's why I have it in the number 7 spot. Next up, I have the Awp Onitaiji. Onitaiji? I think that's how you say it. I really have no idea. But the Awp Onitaiji, whatever, we'll call it that. It's from the Hydra collection, and actually that, if anybody has noticed the Hydra collection going up in price, that skin is literally the only reason. When this skin first came out, I think that's like right when I started playing CS, was during the Hydra operation. And it was like 30 bucks factory new when it like first came out, and now factory new it's going for like $500, which is pretty insane because I think it was pretty underrated when it came out. But I think people are starting to realize how cool this skin is, and the price is definitely getting pretty up there these days. So if you haven't picked one up and you want one now, you should probably get it before it gets even more expensive. Next up, we have the Awp Hyperbeast from the Falchion case. That is a pretty old case, so the Awp Hyperbeast is pretty old these days, but it still holds up as one of the best skins in Counter-Strike for sure. It was literally just an instant classic. Everybody loved the Hyperbeast, and it definitely is the best Hyperbeast out of the, I think there's like, is it just 3? I know there's a Hyperbeast Nova and a Hyperbeast M4. I don't know if there's any more, but I think it's just those 3. And it's actually the skin that I'm using in game right now, and I love it. I've been using it for a little while now, and I really like it. In the number 4 spot, I went with one that probably nobody is going to agree with me on, but I went with the Awp Lightning Strike, and I freaking love this skin. I do like simple skins, I really do. Sometimes simple is good. And the Awp Lightning Strike, it's pretty simple and elegant, but it looks great. It really does. And it was actually from the first case ever, so that is probably why it's so expensive. I'd say it's not that bad. I think it's going for about 300 bucks right now, which is not that bad for such a sick skin in my opinion. So yeah, that's why I have it at number 4. At number 3, we actually have the Gun Gear. Now, a lot of people have this at number 1 on their list, but not for me. I really do like this skin. It's from the Norse collection, so good luck trading up for it again. Like, it's not gonna happen. And yeah, this skin just looks really freaking awesome. There's so much design on the skin, and the blue and gray also go really well together. I think it's a sick skin. Definitely deserving of the number 3 spot. At number 2, we have the Dragon Lore from the Cobblestone collection. Everybody knows the Dragon Lore. Everybody loves the Dragon Lore. It's the Dragon Lore. It's sick. Let's move on. In the number 1 spot, we have the Awp Medusa from the Gods and Monsters collection. I know a couple people who would agree with me on this one. I love this skin. I really like Greek mythology. And yeah, this is just, in my opinion, this is the best Awp skin by a mile. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to be uploading weekly CSGO skin content. So if you aren't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.